Welcome you all to our channel Upschool. At Upschool, our mantra is to provide education in a very simple way. Today we will learn about solving quadratic equation by factorizing. Before we start solving equations, let us quickly revise about general form of a quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, comma b and c are belongs to real numbers and a not equal to 0. Finding roots of a quadratic equation is known as solving the quadratic equation. There are various methods to solve a quadratic equation. They are as below. First is solution by factorization method that we will learn shortly. Second, solution by completing square method. We will be covering this also. Third is solution by using quadratic formula. Common examples of quadratic equation sum are 5x square minus 3x minus 2 equal to 0, x square minus 16 equal to 0. Now let us start to learn solving quadratic equation by factorizing. Let us take a question of exercise 13.7 of your book, Order Education IGCSE Mathematics. Let us take question number 1, exercise 13.7. A, x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. We will learn some method to solve this by factorization. Now let us compare this equation with general form. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the general form of the equation. On comparing, we will find a is equal to 1, b is equal to 7, and c is equal to 12. We have to split the value of b, that is 7, with some conditions. Those conditions are, let us see. Here, a into c, find the product a into c. That is 1 into c, 12. 1 into 12 is equal to 12. Value of b is 7. We have to find b1 and b2. That is, we have to split b into b1 and b2. Conditions are, on adding b1 and b2, it should be equal to b, and on multiplying b1 with b2, it should be equal to ac. It should be equal to ac. b1 into b2 should be equal to ac. Sum of b1 and b2 should be equal to b. The number is 7. Now we have to split it into two parts. We have to split 7 into two parts so that it satisfies our conditions. Condition number 1 and condition number 2. You have to think about it, how to split 7 so that sum becomes 7 and product becomes 12. 1, think about it. It is very easy. Now you will find as B1 is equal to 3, B2 is equal to 4. Now let us check. Will it satisfy our condition? B1 is 3 and B2 is 4. So 3 plus 4, 7. Yes, it satisfies. Second condition, we will check B1 into B2, that is 3 into 4, is equal to 12. 3 into 4 is equal to 12. That is AC. AC is our 12. So yes, these two parts of B, that is B1 and B2, satisfy the conditions. So these are the factors. We will write the equation as x square plus 3 plus 4, the parts we have found, x plus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, now open the bracket. X square plus 3x plus 4x plus 12 is equal to 0. Make pairs. Take out the common. X square and 3x. The common is x. We are left with x plus 3 plus. In these two terms, the common is 4. Take it. What is left in the bracket? X plus. We have taken 4 common from 12. The left is 3 because 4 into 3 is 12 is equal to 0. Clear to everyone? Yes. Now we will take this term x plus 3 as common. We will write as x plus 3 into x plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay. This implies either x plus 3 is equal to 0 or x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now, if x plus 3 is equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 3. And if x plus 4 is equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 4. So roots of the quadratic equations are minus 3, minus 4. Let us repeat the question once again. The question was x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. We have compared this with standard form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. On comparing, we have a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 7 and c is equal to 12. Now, I have given you a very simple way how to factorize. Find the product of a and c. That is AC 1 into 12 is 12. Write down b which is 7 here. Now we will split B into two parts, B1 and B2, such that sum of B1 and B2, that is B1 plus B2, should be equal to B. And product of B1 and B2, the two parts that you will find should be equal to AC. So when we think, we have to split 7 such that these two conditions should be satisfied. We find that B1 is equal to 3 and B2 is equal to 4. Then we have written the equation as x square 3 plus 4 into x plus 12 is equal to 0. Open the bracket, make the pairs, take out common. From first pair, that is x, and 4 from the second pair, we are left with x plus 3. Then we have taken the whole term x plus 3 as common. We are left with x, sign is plus, then we have written 4 is equal to 0. This implies either this term is 0 or this term is 0. When x plus 3 is 0, then x is equal to minus 3 by transposing. When x plus 4 is equal to 0, x will be is equal to minus 4 by transposing. Though we have found the values of x which satisfies the given equation, these values are minus 3 and minus 4, that is roots of the given equation are minus 3 and minus 4. I hope you must have understood the method. Let us take some more examples. Question number 1. Let us take some question F. X square minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, comparing with standard form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We find here a is equal to 1. B is equal to minus 6. C is equal to 8. Okay, now we have to split B. First, we will write A into C. A into C is 1 is to 8. Is equal to 8. Here we have B is equal to minus 6. We have to split it into two parts, B1 and B2, such that B1 plus B2 is equal to minus 6. And B1 multiplied by B2 is equal to AC, that is 8. Now think about the two parts. We have to split 6 into two parts, minus 6. Now two parts, think. So we are find it as B1 is equal to minus 2 and B2 is equal to minus 4. Okay, minus 2 plus minus 4 is minus 6. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 4 is plus 8. Okay, minus plus. So we will write equation as x square okay. Open the equation brackets x square minus 2x minus 4x plus 8 equal to 0. Make pairs, take out the common. The common is x. x minus 2, and we are left with here minus 4. When you take out minus 4 as common, we are left with here x. The plus sign changes to minus because we have taken minus as common, and 2 is equal to 0. Now take out the whole term x minus 2 as common. So x minus 2 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. This implies either x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay. Now if you're finding our video useful, then share it. Yes, share it with your friends. Subscribe the channel, hit the like button, and do remember to tap the bell icon. Okay. Then x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 4. These are the roots of the quadratic equation. That is your answer. Thanks for watching. We will continue with some more problems in our next video.